I'm Mary Williams, I'm the Mind Architect. I want to talk to you today about how you feel about yourself and how you make the decisions about yourself that you're making. We think we make our decisions based on exactly what we want, but lots of people at the moment have felt very judged by others. Whether it's the fact that people can see behind them on Zoom, there's no mistake that all of the kind of fake backgrounds have become very popular because people are so worried about how people will judge their backgrounds. They're even worried about how they would judge the fake backgrounds that they put up. We go off down a rabbit hole. But we worry about what other people think of us, and we worry because we've been brought up in a certain culture, brought up in a certain country, brought up with certain people around us and certain belief systems. And the problem with this is it means that we don't live the life that we want, it means we live the life that we think others think we should have. And we feel very judged by everything, including our Zoom backgrounds. Imagine if you were to think of a scale, think of a bar, and I'm going to give you two abbreviations, and this has been life-changing for a lot of the clients I work with. For me, it's so simple that I sometimes miss telling clients this, so I want to share it with you. When we validate who we are, we do it either internally, so I think, I like myself, I'm really happy with who I am, and I'm happy with my decisions. I accept that I'm flawed and I have lots of things left to work on, but generally, I like who I am. Or we don't tend to like who we are, and we don't always know that we feel this. I certainly lived for years with this without understanding this was at the root of a lot of the problems that I had. But we rely on other people to make those decisions. So you might be somebody who, if there's a big decision, calls all your friends or asks everybody at work before you make a decision. You're somebody who looks to others, looks culturally through media, you look in newspapers, you read books, you watch films, and you desperately try to do what you think kind of fits you in. It's what I almost call the secondary school gauge, which is that we're all so desperate to fit in secondary school, we kind of cut our hair the same, wear all the same things. I want you to think of two abbreviations, ELOC and ILOC. Now ELOC just stands for External Locus of Control, and ILOC for Internal Locus of Control. Now I didn't make these up, but they're fascinating to use. Think of a metal bar and you're a bead on it. We have ILOC here, Internal Locus of Control. We have ELOC here, External Locus of Control. Now, when you think you might not be making a decision that is right for you, I want you to picture this with the bead, and the bead is you, and I want you to think, where am I? Am I more worried about what other people might think about this decision, or am I right up here at ILOC and I'm only worried about what I think about this decision? If you're up at ILOC, fantastic, make the decision that's right for you and move ahead. If you're down here near ELOC, I want you to just really think about how important it is that actually you're living your life under what those people or cultures or beliefs think, because you're not then living the life that you want to do. Now, most of us will have a level of ELOC. Of course, we care about what other people think. We're human beings. We lived in tribes. We need to care. It's a nice thing to care, but it shouldn't affect your decisions that you're making about what it is that you want to do. Whether that's a wife, a child, a husband, a partner, a whatever. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is that you're making the decision you feel is right for you. That might mean taking all of those people into account, but you are still making that decision. So when you need to make a decision, I want you to think, am I ILOC or am I ELOC? And if you're near ELOC, I want you to backtrack up, bring your bead back up and think, what would I do if I was here? Now, for a lot of people, self-confidence is really hard, especially if that's something that they're working on. So a lot of my clients, they almost have to step into the shoes of somebody they know's got great ILOC, or just understand this is how I would behave if I had good ILOC. Okay, so it can be a journey to get there in the beginning. And I've certainly had times in my life where I've rocketed back down to ELOC, but I've been able to go, hang on a minute, I'm here and I'm worrying about this, and I've been able to pull myself right back up again. So I want you to think about ELOC, ILOC, where do you sit on the bar, and use that as a gauge to make the decisions that you're making right now and for the rest of your life. Hope that helps. Take care, and if you are struggling to find ILOC and to believe in yourself and to have that confidence, get in touch with me, let's have a conversation.